They call me the doctor who still kneels beside tatami mats. I was born in America, trained in some of the best hospitals in the West, but I chose to spend my life among the elders of Japan, where wisdom grows with age, and where strength is measured not by muscle, but by how well a person can walk to the shrine, climb a stone step, or kneel in prayer. In over 40 years of practice, I've seen a truth that few want to face. The legs are the first to go. Not the mind, not the heart, but the legs. It begins subtly, a tightness behind the knee, a tremble during a walk, a cramp in the middle of the night that wakes you like lightning. And from there, life begins to shrink. No more walks, no more stairs, no more independence. But here's what I want you to know. You can stop this. You can rebuild your legs. And the answer doesn't lie in surgery or machines or expensive therapy. It begins with something simple. Vitamins. Today, I'll share with you the top 7 vitamins, each one scientifically proven, each one tested through the lives of my patients, that can strengthen your legs and prevent the cramps, weakness, and instability that steals so many years from the elderly. Let me begin with the story of one of my favorite patients, a woman named Fumiko, the teacher who could no longer stand to teach. Fumiko was 74 when she first came to my clinic, a retired schoolteacher, proud and proper, with a voice like warm wind. But as she entered, I noticed something off. She winced with each step, and her left leg dragged ever so slightly. She told me the truth after a cup of green tea. I get cramps every night. My legs lock. Sometimes I cry, but quietly. I don't want to bother my daughter. She had tried massage, hot baths, new shoes. But her problem wasn't her shoes. It was her cells. We tested her nutrient levels. What I found was common, sadly too common. She was low in nearly every vitamin her muscles and nerves needed to function. So I built her a plan. 7 vitamins, daily foods, small habits. Within 6 weeks, she could kneel again. Within 3 months, the cramps were gone. Here is exactly what we used. 1. Magnesium, the muscle soother. Magnesium is the mineral that allows your muscles to relax after they contract. Without enough, your muscles will spasm, cramp, and lock, especially at night. Symptoms of deficiency: nighttime leg cramps, restless legs, twitching or jerking during sleep. For seniors, magnesium is often lost through urine, especially if they're taking blood pressure medication or diuretics. What we did for Fumiko: 300 milligrams of magnesium glycinate daily, roasted pumpkin seeds and dark leafy greens with lunch, Epsom salt foot soaks before bed. Result: her nightly cramps reduced by 80% in 2 weeks. 2. Vitamin D, the muscle commander. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, but it also regulates muscle strength, nerve function, and inflammation. Low levels are linked to leg pain, muscle weakness, slower walking speed, higher fall risk. Fumiko rarely went outside. Like many elderly women in Japan, she avoided sun exposure to protect her skin. Her vitamin D was 17 ing/m, well below optimal. What we added: 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 with breakfast. Gentle morning sun exposure, 15 minutes daily. Result: within a month, her legs felt steadier. She stood longer without trembling. 3. Vitamin B12, the nerve shield. Without enough B12, the nerves that control your leg muscles begin to fray. This can lead to numbness or tingling in the feet, burning or crawling sensations, weakness or instability when walking, cramping from disrupted nerve signals. What we did: 1,000 micrograms of sublingual B12 every morning. Added nori, seaweed, and tempeh to her meals. Result: after 4 weeks, the tingling in her feet faded. She said it was like her legs woke up. 4. Vitamin E, the circulation enhancer. Vitamin E improves blood flow to the legs, especially the small vessels that nourish muscle fibers. Poor circulation can cause cold feet, fatigue after short walks, muscle pain or stiffness, slow recovery from exertion. Fumiko's legs often felt heavy. When she climbed stairs, her calves burned. What we added: 200 IU of natural vitamin E, from D-alpha to tocopherol, a daily mix of almonds, sunflower seeds, and sesame oil in her cooking. Result: she could walk twice the distance without fatigue. 5. Vitamin K2, the bone and muscle guardian. Vitamin K2 helps direct calcium into the bones and muscles, and keeps it out of the arteries, preventing stiffness. Without K2, calcium may build in the wrong places. Bones weaken, legs ache. Muscle contractions become unstable. This vitamin is found in fermented foods like natto, which Fumiko didn't like. So we used a supplement. What we added? 100 micrograms of -7 Malawian kwaches, vitamin K2. Encouraged her to try natto with mustard and shiso leaf. Result: her balance improved, and Adexa skin showed no further bone loss after 6 months. 6. Vitamin C, the collagen builder. Your legs are held together by connective tissue tendons, ligaments, blood vessels. Vitamin C builds collagen, which keeps these tissues strong and flexible. Deficiency signs include knee stiffness, easy bruising on legs, slow healing from minor cuts, tenderness in calves or ankles. Fumiko had a bruise that lingered for 3 weeks. That was my clue. What we added? Half a papaya or kiwi fruit every morning. Steamed broccoli with lemon juice. 500 milligrams vitamin C supplement every other day. Result: her bruises faded faster, and her knees felt less stiff in the morning. 7. Potassium, the electrolyte equalizer. Potassium works with magnesium to control muscle contractions. It also balances sodium, which affects swelling and blood pressure in the legs. Signs of low potassium: muscle cramping, fatigue during light movement, swollen or stiff calves. Fumiko had slight edema in her ankles and frequent calf spasms. What we did? Added bananas, white beans, and sweet potatoes to her meals. Reduced salty processed foods. Drank coconut water twice a week. Result: her swelling decreased, and the cramps were nearly gone. What science says? Each of these vitamins is supported by research. Magnesium, shown in BMJ, open to reduce leg cramp frequency in older women. Vitamin D, associated with better muscle strength and lower fall risk in the Journal of Gerontology. Vitamin B12, deficiency linked to neuropathy and gait instability in Neurology Today. Vitamin E, improves peripheral blood flow and oxygen delivery in vascular pharmacology. Vitamin K2, prevents vascular calcification and maintains bone integrity, as published in Osteoporosis International. Vitamin C, required for collagen synthesis and tissue repair, confirmed in Clinical Nutrition. Potassium, balances muscle function and reduces cramps, shown in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. This is not guesswork. These are building blocks of strong legs. 2 months later, Fumiko walked into my clinic without a cane. She smiled, knelt easily, and bowed as if to prove a point. "I haven't had a cramp in over a month," she said. "I sleep through the night. I even chased my grandson last weekend." Her legs hadn't given up. They were simply waiting for the right fuel. Final words from Dr. Raymond Kondo. If you are over 60 and your legs feel weak, heavy, or cramp in the night, do not wait. Do not assume it's just aging. Your legs are asking for something. And now, you know what it is. Vitamins are not magic. They are reminders that healing is possible when you nourish the body at its roots. Start with these 7. Feed your legs. And you might just find that strength is not something you lost, but something you can still rebuild. If this story gave you clarity or hope, please like this video, comment below with the vitamin you'll begin focusing on, and subscribe for more grounded, science-backed health wisdom from a doctor who still believes that even tired legs can walk again.